Hey everyone, it's Sanni, and this is going to be a review for Chanel Les Beiges Healthy Glow Foundation. I've been meaning to get this foundation for about a month now, I think, and I haven't until a couple of days ago. I walked past the Chanel counter and went, right, we're doing it now. I've heard so many good things about this foundation, and this is not a first impressions video, and this is not 100% review as in I've been using it for a month. I've been using this now for 3 or 4 days, and I have been using it daily, so I have a good idea on how it behaves on my skin. Now, because it's winter in the UK, my skin, during the summer it's more combination, during the winter it's more normal. Yeah, it's a little bit drier in the winter, and so basically take that into account when you compare it to how your skin would behave with this foundation. I am a N30, I'm an NC25 in MAC for comparison, and obviously, so this is the packaging. It's cute because it's beige, it's not white or black, it's beige, and ta-da, pump bottle. God, I love pump bottles. It is obviously reassuringly heavy, 30 milliliters, like most foundations, and it has the pump. I am a pump lover. It's cleaner, hygienic, you get the right amount once you kind of learn how many pumps you need. And with this one, I use one pump for all over coverage, and then sometimes I use half a pump to add a little bit of coverage on certain areas, which I will be doing today. It is, just for me, a pump is incredible. It does have an SPF of 25, SPF 25 PA++, so probably not the foundation for photography if you're using flash. Now, again, with this, there is conflicting reports. Some people really don't like how it photographs. Some people listed it as one of the best best foundations on how it photographs. So again, that is a personal opinion. I will put a photo here on how it photographs on me with and without a flash. So I took the photos with my iPhone, not with this proper camera. There isn't much difference with the flash and without the flash because it's daylight right now. Maybe I'll take yet another one at night with a flash. Anyways, so yes, I do love the foundation. It does look like skin. It doesn't, because it doesn't cover everything, it doesn't look too perfect, if that's, if that makes any sense. I'll tell you what they claim. So Chanel says, an invisible foundation that creates a natural healthy glow by giving skin the radiance of a day spent outdoors while protecting it from harsh environmental conditions. 14 shades, I didn't see 14 shades in my Chanel counter, in a compact travel-friendly bottle for easy application with fingertips. The perfection of a natural glow. It does have hyaluronic acid in it, which I love, and it does take care of your skin and protect it against the environment. 100% invisible. I wouldn't say it's 100% invisible. You can, just the texture of completely natural skin is different no matter what. I've tried tons of foundations and forever the texture just changes slightly, but very little. With this, my skin looks and feels like skin. I feel like I can touch it. I haven't done a white t-shirt test because I hate washing them afterwards. So I'll put a link below to the Chanel actual blurb about it. There's a lot of beauty blurb, some of which is like, yeah, whatever. But I used to work in an advertising agency, so I know how these things are written. And some of it, like the hyaluronic acid, like there is, hold on, what did it say that I actually thought, yeah, that makes sense. The Healthy Glow Booster Mineral Pigments. Now, mineral pigments do make you glow. Mineral makeup makes you glow. So things like that, yeah, and the 25 sunscreen is a great thing. If I had to give this foundation minuses, it is, for me, and Chanel pretty much always does this, glass bottle is not the ideal thing. I would want them to do a plastic bottle with a pump, please, Chanel. That would be my ideal combo. And also the range of shades is not as great as it could be, should be, as we're kind of more and more getting used to these days. So I do wish they had a couple of more shades to add in there. Now, one thing I haven't tried is what they say on the site is they say choose one tone lighter for radiance, tone on tone for an imperceptible result, or a darker tone for a more sun-kissed effect. Now, normally when I wear a foundation that's lighter than me, in my pores, they're filled with white little dots or very kind of pale little dots, if you know what I mean. And I don't like to wear lighter foundations because of that. Now, because I haven't tried a lighter version of this, I can't tell you what it's like, but if any of you have, do tell me. It is an expensive foundation. It's £36 in the UK, so it is not cheap, but Chanel foundations are not, unfortunately. And you know, it's one of those products that does make you happy on your vanity. I never ever underestimate the power of a product to make you happy even without using it. For me personally, that is super important. I'm doing my normal foundation application, so I will use a primer. I'm using the Laura Mercier foundation primer, and this is the standard one. She's got lots of variation, but this is the one that's just called the foundation primer. This doesn't change the way the foundation is going to look on my skin in any way, and it doesn't have silicones, so I'm just kind of basically doing what I normally do with this foundation. Now, one pump is enough for me usually, but I'm going to show you how I layer it as well. I am going to use a beauty blender because, again, that's kind of like my normal way of doing things, so I'm not going to change anything from the ordinary. This feels like nothing going on. It really feels fabulous. Now, one pump gives a sheer to medium application. I am going to put another little tiny pump, and I'm going to use it in the areas where I want a little bit more coverage. This is a foundation that's amazing for layering, so you can really control the amount of foundation that you're putting on. The scent that I am getting while I put this on is definitely there, but you know, 10 seconds later, 15 seconds later, it is gone. So this kind of 1.5 layers gives me plenty of coverage. I am going to use a concealer on the zit of my nose. Nothing stays put on it really, apart from Laura Mercier Camouflage, Secret Camouflage, and under my eyes. But I feel like it gives me really good coverage. The scent is now completely gone. I can't smell anything. And obviously with a beauty blender, it does shear the foundation out a little bit. So if I had been using a buffing brush, I probably wouldn't be putting it like 1.5 layers. I would just do one. But I'm going to do my makeup, and then I am going to kind of show you how it's set. And then abnormally for me, because I don't usually do this, I'm also going to show you what it looks like at the end of the day. This has definitely been inspired by Jodie from Guru Beauty, because she does amazing foundation reviews, and she always shows you what it looks like at the end of the day. So yeah, I will do that as well. Well, I decided to add almost nothing apart from the Makeup Forever Rouge Artist Intense Lipstick in 37, but yeah, a little bit of mascara, tiny bit of eyebrows, almost nothing, because I want you guys to be able to see kind of my skin, and also I don't want there to be any distractions for the evening kind of shot. Only thing I must say is I'm gonna have to use artificial light for the evening, because obviously it's gonna be dark we're in the UK. It gets dark early. So yeah, but I powdered my face very lightly using Ben Nye translucent HD powder. It's super light, and really I can't feel it in my skin, but that's just what I tend to do. I don't intend to powder again. Now, I love the way the foundation feels on your skin, and it looks, well, it's obviously difficult to see on camera, but in person it looks super natural. It does look like your skin. Part of that is because it doesn't cover everything, so you don't get that mask effect. So you get good skin, you don't get 100% perfect skin, because then again, that doesn't look natural anymore. So anyways, let's cut to the evening now. So end of the day, so this is after about, I would say 10 hours. And I haven't touched up my skin at all, and as you can see, well, hopefully you can see, the makeup is still all there. There's a minimal amount of, you know, when kind of foundation kind of bunches up around your nose or in your wrinkles, minimal amount, and what I would expect with pretty much any kind of foundation. But I would say it is pretty long wearing, and I haven't powdered at all. Now, I don't know in this artificial light how much you can see. There's a little bit of a sheen, not much at all. I would say if you've got dry skin, definitely wear a great moisturizer underneath, like Ombre or something kind of like very, very hydrating. But for normal combination oily, I would say this will take you through the day safely. So if you haven't noticed, yes, this is a positive review for, ta-da, Les Beiges. I've been waiting for this Healthy Glow foundation, and again, I was gonna say NC30, because it has N30, N for number. Yeah, so I am N30, and it's too early to say if it's going to go into my Holy Grail foundations. I only have a couple of them there because obviously I haven't worn it for long enough, and I also haven't tried it on lots of other people, which kind of, to me, is important in order for it to make it into Holy Grails. But so far so good. I do love it. It is expensive, but it is an item of beauty, and it is a great foundation as well. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about it, I'll put a link below as well to the actual website. But if you have any questions, link below, or if you have experiences with this one, let me know. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.